It's genuine thing in the film.
You are right. I had forgotten.
So that's the end of Georgia. She takes out the shark's eye, but then the shark takes her out.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gone. But that's when they realise, oh, Christmas things! We can get up with Christmas things. And they also, this is when they attract it with Christmas music as well.
Yes.
In that scene. So then they go off to get more Christmas weapons. Meanwhile, Cody and Josh's parents arrive home. They get their gun.
Yes.
Fine.
I think it's Papa Joe's gun. I do not think that physics teacher owns a gun. Owns a rifle.
That's true, because he does go fishing, so he might go hunting as well.
Yes.
Yeah, that's plausible. So Steve and Josh go on a mission to get more weapons, and you have, I don't know, the worst conversation in the film.
Oh. I'm like, what are these connecting? Oh, you never, treated me nice. You're a bully. Well, what about us? We're jocks. You're bullies to us too. Like, give me a break. I would like that shed to blow up, please. Yeah,
you jocks always picking on us nerds. Like, what? This is the first time these characters have spoken together in the film.
Awful.
We have had no backstory on Josh at all, other than he's an older brother. He's a bit mean sometimes.
Well, he plays baseball.
Yeah, Steve is just annoying.
Yes.
This is just horrible.
No
scene.
bad puns during this entire scene.
No, just bad dialogue and bad conversation.
Atrocious.
In the whole thing. Hated it. Terrible.
This is them trying to do their Hallmark thing.
Yes, I think so.
Failing I've miserably. Neither have I.
Never watched a Hallmark film, but I think I know the gist.
Yes.
So they get some weapons, they wrap tinsel around things and what have you.
Yes, they make like little bauble grenades.
Yes.
With the glass ornaments.
Which is a good idea. I hadn't thought about that, like bauble
Yes.
grenades. But then that's what gets Steve, because they drop one,
Mm-hmm.
it's bouncing, and as he goes to get it, he gets taken out by the shark.
Yep. Chomped.
So, bye, Steve. We're not going to miss you.
Oh, Steve. A moment of
so he's
silence,
gone.
please, for Steve.
Now moving on. Meanwhile, Cody and Jen are getting to know each other a bit better, and whatever happens there.
And they have a sweet little moment scene, because that's necessary at this point. These are where the commercials should go.
This is when you go to make a drink.
Please, dear God, go get some more Kahlua for your eggnog.
So it is Steve on the dock, and then they're firing candy canes at the shark. Great idea.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. Steve's gone. This is the first and only death in the film that Cody seems upset about is Steve's.
Yes.
He's like none of his family members. Yeah.
No. Well, Uncle Mike seemed like a terrible person. And Georgia, I can't say I missed all that much. So
Georgia, he met for the first time last night.
Accurate.
And like I've known her for just as long, and I hate her too. Meanwhile, the parents go to the comic book store, and Clark tells them where they've gone.
Yeah, he comes running in with this rifle,
which the mother points at Clark at one point.
Like, what is happening?
It doesn't look like a real gun either. It looks very fake.
Oh, no, definitely an air rifle or airsoft gun or something.
I mean, it doesn't look as fake as the alligator that the mother shoots.
Oh, somebody shot a lawn ornament. It comes belly up.
That's generous. This is like one of those hollow plastic ones you can fill with sand. Like,
that thing was pretty bad. Pretty bad.
I genuinely thought, I genuinely was concerned, is that supposed to be a real alligator, or in the narrative of the film, has she shot a fake one?
Oh, that's a good point.
It's so bad that it can't possibly be trying to be real.
It's a cameo from Alligator Alley.
It must be.
It's a leftover prop.
Yes, fine. So after the parents leave, that's when Clark finds the pen box, and off screen he does some little misdeeds with it and draws himself some things, which we'll get to in a little bit. Which we'll get to immediately, because
that's about when we need it. Yes.
Yeah, that's when the kids come back to the store, and he's drawn himself a lot of money.
Yes.
A fancy new car.
Yes.
And a silent Russian girlfriend.
Yes, drinking eggnog.
Svetlana. He drew her to not speak.
Yes.
Because he's a good guy that we should all idolize and not hope that he dies a horrible death.
Not a little bit. Nope. He is the hero of the film. He is the logic, and he is the individual who grounds us when we start getting panicky and crazy, and no. Just a terrible human being.
In the comic, I want to see what he drew, and there to be like a little note come over saying "loves eggnog."
She's standing there in her dress with her little plastic cup of eggnog.
Yeah. What's the betting that he has a fridge?
Oh.
How warm do you think that is?
Oh dear. That's pretty gross.
Because he's probably sleeping, like we said, he's probably sleeping in a back room somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
don't
think you're
he's
right.
got much more than. I don't think he's drawn himself a fridge yet.
No, I think you're right. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. She's gonna be feeling that tomorrow. So they work out what Clark has done, that he's got the pen. He's reluctant to go back, drives away in his car whilst they chase him down on bicycles.
Mm-hmm.
Successfully.
The E.T. moment. The E.T.
Yes,
moment is they go through the woods. They go through the shortcut, which is to go straight on the road, whereas he has taken some turns and cuts out in front of them.
Yep, and they left all the bloody Christmas weapons behind. Which I don't know
They
why
did. They left them on the dock where the parents find them, right?
Dummies. But that's not important right now.
Well, that's because the pen, Jay, is mightier than the crossbow.
The pen is mightier than the tinsel crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Fine. I did when fighting the shark that's only impervious. Well, I suppose it is impervious to pen. We'll get there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Clark doesn't come back, so they chase him down. They get to the dock, and he's like threatening to drop the pen in the water, which he's never going to do.
No,
because it's a magic pen. He
right,
needs that pen.
and he needs more non-speaking girlfriends.
Indeed.
Because then he would need to talk to them, which is a horrifying possibility.
So as he's there dangling over, Jenna then runs as fast as she can, or as slow as the film can depict. She doesn't look very impressive when she's doing the running. It's quite slow, but fine. And she then tackles him off the boat, off the dock, into the water. Mm-hmm. He gets eaten by the shark. She gets the pen, throws it back, and you think, okay, she's going to survive. She didn't survive. She tried to swim back, but failed.
Nope, she is not a swim star. She is a track star, and she cannot run in the water.
This is true. It is very difficult to run in water. Mm-hmm. Many films have proven. So we lose Clark and Jenna in one fell swoop. The only survivors now is the four immediate families: Cody, Josh, and the parents.
Yes.
That's all that's left, because Svetlana is gone from the film. She's not coming back.
Yes.
I don't know if she died with Clark dying, if that's some kind of law of the pen. If the artist dies, the art goes with it.
Interesting question.
But do you have a cartoon called Penny Crayon in America?
No.
Okay, it's a kid's cartoon that I had growing up, which has the same thing. Penny Crayon has the power that whatever she draws comes to life.
Oh, that's interesting.
I like that it's got a theme tune. It's like Penny Crayon can draw anything she wishes, like cats and dogs and crocodiles and plates of chips and fishes. It's not the most wonderful lyrics in the world.
Well, it doesn't have to be.
No, but that's something like the opening credits have. She draws a snake and it comes to life and it trips over somebody carrying a cake. That's the kind of thing we're doing.
Oh, that would upset me. No, the closest we've got is Pee Wee Herman had a cartoon named Penny, and her eyes were actual pennies, and she would rub them, and she had many different claymation adventures.
Okay, that's different.
That's the closest we got.
Fair enough.
Unless we talk about Penny, who was Inspector Gadget's niece.
Yeah.
Neither of these had a crayon, so unfortunately, no.
Okay. Well, that's what I kept thinking about, because it's the same thing. And we have the Penny Crayon scene here, where this is the most infuriating scene in the whole goddamn film. So Cody he's got the pen back. He and Josh rapidly gotten over the death of Jenna, and they're like, okay, we have the pen. The shark is like controlled by the pen. We can draw something to kill the shark.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just screaming at the TV, erase the shark.
Right.
Just scribble it out.
Well, they scribbled out the teeth.
They did.
And
so
then
they think about this, but not
wonderful
far
scene.
enough.
Wait, you have this wonderful scene with the shark gumming as it goes by. It's just like, oh, I'm supposed to have teeth. Where are my teeth? And then it finds the ornaments and breaks them and creates new teeth with the sharp glass. That's another amazing moment.
But they don't follow this through, because, like, okay, scribble out its eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, draw a big chain on it with a giant ball, like, anchor it down to something, cut it in half. so many things you could draw. But
Didn't
they're
it say to draw a line through it or something? Didn't he say that at one point?
Well, they say to stab it, and so instead of stabbing it, he draws it with a giant horn.
Yes.
And so this like giant candy cane appears in the sky
Poof.
and stabs it in the head.
And now it
but
has a horn.
Doesn't. It just becomes a knob. It's just. And I was like, okay, if you want to stab it, you need to draw the other end coming out of the shark as well, so it's gone through it, and have like the heart that it's ripped out of the shark stuck to the end of this pole or something. But
they're under pressure, Jay.
it's so frustrating. Especially when you get to the end of the film, what you have to do is destroy the page that it's on and it goes away.
Yes! All you had to do was burn the book.
It's a little bit of an anticlimax.
Yes,
when we get
accurate.
There. But I just wanted them to do more things with like, hey, what can we draw that could be fun? Because that only really happens with creating Santa Jaws, Clark's Misadventures, and then this scene.
Mm-hmm. That's it, with that pen.
We have this magic pen, and they never use it again after this scene.
They do use it to cause his mother guilt. Because she throws it and then tries to go fetch it, which leads to her death.
It does, yes. So we just have the family, they reconvene. The shark now has bauble teeth and a giant horn. Full marks all round,
yes.
Everyone. So they decide to get rid of the shark. This is where the dad blames it on global warming. And we have Cody's line of, I know her, I made her, that is her. Which I just liked his delivery of that. Cody's not a bad actor.
I mean, Eddie Furlong wasn't a good actor either, and when you're dealing with store brand Eddie Furlong, it's just not going to quite get you there.
I mean, yeah, Edward Furlong is the reason that I don't like Terminator 2.
Oh, don't ever watch Brain Scan then, because Brain Scan is another atrocious movie. Terminator 2 is not a bad movie, but Brain Scan is a terrible, terrible horror movie. It is one of my absolute favorites, and the acting in this movie is so bad.
So when I say I don't like Terminator 2, I just mean the bits that he's in.
Oh, yes,
the bits that
because
he's
all he
not
does
in,
is squeak.
I adore.
The poor kid is going through puberty through that entire movie, and this kid, Cody, is not far behind. That's
true. I just find young John Connor to be one of the worst characters
awful
I've ever seen. I hate him so much. Terminator 2, my third favourite Terminator film. Which people would have tried to string me up to.
I can imagine putting it that down far on the list. My goodness.
I love Dark Fate. Have you seen Dark Fate?
Is that the newest one?
Yes.
No, actually, I missed it.
Okay, well, I won't say why, but there's what happens in an early scene.
Okay.
Related to what I've been saying I don't like about Terminator 2 is the reason why I love Terminator 6.
Oh, okay. I will have to get my hands on it and see it quickly.
I would say it's worth watching.
All right.
So yes, they decide that the way to get rid of the shark is the mum's 3 Christmas turkeys
chickens
loaded with gunpowder and a catapult.
These are not
so I like
turkeys.
that they're bringing in the dad's physics into this. And the
yes.
mom's cooking. They're all working together.
We're going to rig together a turkey catapult out of God knows what. Oh, that was amazing. And the shark is going to swim the longest stretch of 20 feet ever. And he's going to go as slow as possible in order for them to shoot this turkey at it multiple times.
Yep. 1, oh, we missed it. 2, oh, we missed it. 3.
And it's gotten no closer in that time.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know physics, but my goodness, I at least know that catapult is going to send it beyond the shark after the first one.
Well, this is why you have 3. One goes too far, one goes too close, and then you balance out with the third one.
It's the Goldilocks turkey.
Exactly. So during this sequence, the brother Joshua falls in the water. It's clear that he's dead, but the dad still jumps in afterwards. Immediately regrets his decision.
Yes.
Turns around, but is dead too.
Well, wait, Josh doesn't fall in. Josh gets speared. Yeah.
He gets speared.
And then he goes in after him.
Yeah. So he's like, his son is a kebab at this point, but he still goes in to try and save him.
He's minty fresh.
And yes, it doesn't work well.
No.
So it's just Cody and the mother left, and they get him with the turkey. The turkey explodes. Mm-hmm. They've done it.
Yes.
But then Cody's got the pen, and he's like celebrating the pen, and there's a struggle. They drop it. The mum goes to get it.
Yes.
Santa Jaws is not dead.
No, he's going to bring them back for zombie sharks. And
Yep.
Nope.
Well, zombie family.
Yes. Yeah. Sometimes they come back.